So I've arrived here in Magnetic Island. I moved from Koala Beach where I was living recently. It's about 4.5 hours south of Koala Beach, and Magnetic Island is located right across from the city of Townsville, still in northeast Queensland. It's a really nice island. I hope to do a lot of photography here, hope to do a lot of landscape photography, but what I'm most excited about is koalas. There's a big population of koalas here on the island, so I'm pretty excited about that because I haven't had the opportunity to photograph koalas here in Australia yet. So I'll be staying here on Magnetic Island for about 4 weeks or so plenty of time for me to get out for sunrise and sunset. So right now, I just arrived last night, so right now I'm going to go drive around, scout out some locations for sunset, and then hopefully find some koalas. So I'm here in Magnetic Island National Park. I'm on the Forts Trek. Well, not really on the Forts Trek, I'm just kind of traipsing through the bush. I'm looking for some wild koalas. This is the best place on the island to find the koalas. So I'm just kind of wandering through the jungle, always looking up in these trees. Haven't found any yet, but I've only been out here a couple minutes, so got plenty of time to find them. It's the middle of the day, so it's not ideal for photography, but it is an overcast day and this is kind of thick jungle, so it might be all right, but I guess we'll see. So I'm just going to keep exploring this area and looking for some koalas. I haven't had any luck yet finding koalas, but koalas can sleep up to 21 hours a day, and then when they are active, they're mostly nocturnal. So I'll just have to be looking in the trees for them to see them sleeping right now, because it is the middle of the day. And they mostly prefer the gum trees, the eucalyptus trees, so I'm really looking for those, and then looking up in those trees to see if I can spot one. That's not good, a tick on the camera. So I guess I'm just going to keep hiking around and then keep looking for koalas. Unfortunately, still no koalas, but I did end up just seeing a rock wallaby, and I was able to get a couple pictures of it. Yeah, it's still pretty cool to see some wildlife up here. Well, let's keep searching for those koalas. Of about populations in all of Australia. So you'd think on such a small island it'd be easier to find them. But unfortunately I'm having a little bit of trouble. Well, as I mentioned before though, they will be sleeping a lot during the day, so they won't be moving, so they're hard to spot, especially in all these leaves, and it's just so thick. So I just have to be looking for a fur ball that's not moving, which is a little bit of a challenge to see. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking. It's been about an hour, and I still have a long time until sunset. The light's decent, not too harsh of midday light because it's overcast. Yeah, so we'll just keep looking. Alright, so I found a koala way up here. I don't know if you can see it, just right over there. He's right on top of the tree, he's looking at me. He's kind of behind the tree, so I'm going to struggle with getting a composition, but I think I might be able to. Alright, so I'm going to set up my camera just right up here, try and get an image. Shooting on manual mode, 250th of a second, f6, ISO 160. He's not doing much, just kind of relaxing there, trying to have a snooze, and I'm kind of bothering him from his nap. But still wonderful to see in the wild. So this guy's in kind of a tricky location to photograph. He's still up there sleeping. So I'm gonna keep looking, try and find another one, because the sky's just too bright and it's being blown out for the background. And he's really not doing much but just sleeping. And there's a lot of trees and stuff in the way, so I'm not getting a clear shot. So I'm just gonna kind of work my way around, see if maybe there's some other composition with him up there. And if not, I'll just move on and look for another one. So koalas are actually not native to the island. They were introduced in the 1930s just as a conservation plan for kind of a sanctuary population, because they were being hunted a lot on the mainland and their numbers were dwindling. So the government released them here on the island and they flourished. And now there's a big substantial population. And now the koalas are just pretty much used for ecotourism. Like people come to the island just to see the koalas. Kind of sort of like I did, because they are pretty cool to see in the wild. So I still haven't found more koalas, but I have found some pretty nice views of the ocean here. I've just been climbing through the jungle, just looking at all these eucalyptus trees like this, just looking for them high up, taking a nap, and nothing. Just the one, and that was all. Well, guess I'll keep looking for a little bit longer before I give up. It is very hot and I'm starting to run out of water, so that's not too good. So that's all for today's video. I'm a bit exhausted and I'm out of water, so I'm gonna head back and regroup. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.